Hi guys, going to Domboshava to show you a house that a couple of ladies in the diaspora, specifically Canada, have built a very beautiful homestead for themselves, looking for retirement too, guys. So this is our way to Domboshava, their property. I just wanted to show you these magnificent views, guys. Look at that. Domboshava development in the distance, guys. Domboshava development in the distance. So guys, that's the house we are going to. Those 2-3 houses with the blue roof, that's our target, guys. But you look at the surrounding area. People are building. I'm just trying to show you that it's not only these Canadian diasporans building in the area. A lot more houses being built by diasporans. I'm just gonna try and see if I can zoom this. That's where we are going. A lot of construction, people building, diasporans building. So let me see if I can bring this closer. See the other houses I'm talking about? So those blue roofed houses is where we are going. Yeah. So guys, it's that's where we are going. The strip road, remember, is Domboshava is still under Goromonzi Rural Council. I can't say it's semi-urban yet. I'm not sure about that. It could be, but my understanding is still under Goromonzi Rural Council. So these are some of the roads you see when you get off the highway to Domboshava, which is tarred. We are approaching the property, and for those who are wondering where exactly this property is in Domboshava, is under Chiwero village. Chiwero village in Domboshava. You may have seen beautiful houses and you say, oh, I want to go close to those houses I saw, but where exactly are they? Yeah, Chiwero village. So you see this property, we start from here, walled and gated, guys. This is what the ladies in the diaspora have done, walled and gated. Yeah, so we just got to the property, guys. This is the house, or houses, I'll say. There's 3 houses in the compound. So we're just outside. I'm just showing you the surrounding areas. You know, surrounded by a lot of trees. They have a brick wall as a perimeter wall and a solid gate here. And the wall goes the other side. So I'm going through the gate now. So this is the first house I see on my left. This is what they call diaspora house. And the reason is, when you look at the homestead, there's more than one house. That's another house. And there's one in the rear there. So these houses are for their twin brothers. And then this is what they call diaspora house for when they come, like when she comes, or the 2 sisters come and they visit, or their kids visit from Canada. They have their own house. They are not going to bother their sekurus and aunties and nieces in the other house. They have their own space in the same compound. How about safety? That's very good planning, safety-wise. And when you grow older, you retire. Imagine coming to live here. Beautiful gardens and family members close by. They have sister-in-laws. They're married to their brothers and another brother in the other house. So I can see these diasporan ladies living here. We're going to go into one of these houses, just this diaspora house, living here and being happy. If they get too old and they didn't want to be in Canada for any reason, they can come and end their days and their life here with younger family members taking care of them. Guys, look at that. Look at the flower pots. Look at the investment that has been done here. I know the houses have not been fully finished. The structures are done, but they still have to do some finer details like painting, the cleaning of the windows. It's small work. I'd say this homestead is like 80% done, guys. So we'll go around it to see. So that's the strip road to the property and the neighborhood. In the distant views, I hope you can see the houses dotted in the distant neighborhood there. I'm not sure you can see that. Yeah, so on the right side coming in, the gate is wide open. They have their garden and their driveway from the gate to this first house. How quiet, guys. Quiet, serene, beautiful environment, fresh air. Look what they've done in their gardens. The benches where they can come out of the houses to relax. Even the mujanje tree, for those that don't know what the mujanje tree looks like. So when this tree grows, I can see them picking up the fruits from here, you know. I'm not sure that's musasa or mugodo tree. We have a guava tree here. So you see, when you are building in the rural areas, you have more than enough ground to do what you want. You can even keep the indigenous trees in the homestead. Like here, another mujanje tree, a lot of musasas or mugodo. I can't distinguish between a musasa tree and a mugodo tree, guys. So bear with me and excuse me for that. And you know, in the summer they can pick madora. You know what madora is if you are Zimbabwean. And of course a garden here, a water tank. They have a borehole at the homestead that feeds water into the different water tanks for the different houses, guys. So yeah. Okay, guys, so we are going, you know, they are doing some small projects here. They have pigs, they have chickens, although they are low on the numbers because they just sold some pigs to the market, some chickens. So they have plans to replace them. So they keep them here and they sell them to the neighboring butcheries and individuals or people who come and collect pigs for resale. And you see, they also do a lot of horticulture. They have corn here. This is Zimbabwean corn, and it's gonna be white. It's not gonna be like sweet corn. It's bigger, it's white, and has a different taste. Like I said, they have a prolific borehole in the neighborhood and water tanks to carry the water once it's pumped into the water tanks. One more interesting thing is the fact that they keep pigs, they use gas to cook in the houses. So they use what they call biogas because they collect waste from the pigs, and that's what they use to make biogas. They're going to show us where the biogas tank is, which supplies the houses with gas to cook. Yeah, guys, so I'm sure you can hear the pigs. Look at that. Interesting. This one is wanting to appear on the camera, so I'll give him the privilege, or her, I'm not sure. Wow. And these are babies. How old are these ones? These ones? 9 months. Okay. They look bigger than 9 months. Yeah. So yeah, you see all those pigs. And then, you know, we have the pigsty going all the way there. We can't finish everything. And then this is where the drainage comes when they clean the pigsty. So you see there's this slight slope so that it flows away or washes away the waste from the pigsty. And some piglets. I'm hoping I am right to say piglets. I'm not sure. Yeah, about 1 month. Did you say 1 month or 2 months? Not sure. So you see, those ones are still young, and I'm sure they have good reasons why they have to separate the big pigs from the baby ones. I've heard that sometimes mother pigs can eat up their babies when, I don't know if that's true. So guys, next to the pig sty, I'm not sure that's the name, forgive me. Let me know in the comment section if there's a proper name for it. They have a septic tank here. It collects waste from the pig, which they will harness for the biogas. So this is the septic tank for the pigsty. Now we're going to show you where they process the biogas. Okay, so guys, from the septic tank, this is an inlet. I'll allow one of the gentlemen at the property to explain in Shona what happens at the inlet until the time we get our biogas. So titsanangurirei sekuru.
Okay. This one is inlet.
Okay. Oh, inofeedwa from here. Aibve nepasi kubva kuseptic tank uko.
It's not inoenda uko. Inenge iri mvura iri ho iri kupinda muno.
Okay.
Then this is inoni. Ndo panika inonzi. Munoitwa
imvura irimo.
Oh,
inotenderedzwa like kuchenwa like or something.
Fermentation yes.
Okay. Oh, so waste inofana kutoita ferment like. Saka inotoda nguva yekuti ite ferment ere. Ine time yanonzi ere inofana kumbogara kana kuti ai.
2 days 3 days.
Okay. Azvisi zvokungoita pass through chete. Okay. Okay. Are necessary for the process. Okay. Oh, ipapa gasi notobuda. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Saka kubva ipapa mune mdoda tiende kupika nariri mumunda so
Ndo patinozo ine ma connections anoenda kumba.
Okay. Ndazvibata. Okay. Iyi ndo outlet ye biogas yacho. Saka pane chii pasi baba? Chigomba. Ndikutofunga kuti valve. Chigomba icho. Okay, gandionekana ndiri koko ndinganyatsoona here kwamuru. Ndoda kuti wanyatsoona zviri kukwata iyi. So is fermentation yacho here iri kutoitika?
Fermentation iri kutoka.
Oh, saka chii chaakuitika?
Yato ma waste akutenda norasika.
Oh, izvo hazvichashanda zvato waste yakutoraswa. Okay, zvoendawo kwazvinoenda. Saka ichi chigomba ichi chida kuzoitwa sei chiri next kune
ichi chida kufuti inonzi
septic
tank.
Okay. Oh, imwe septic. Okay, saka gomba iro ndere septic tank. Ruda kuzosuplyawo zviri kuenda uko. Oh, interesting. Zvinonakidza izvi. Vanhu muri kuona misha inowakwa vanhu vaine pfungwa neurongwa hwekutasa upenyu hwamangwana. Upenyu hahugumire uchingoshanda kana wazomira kusenza waneta wafunga zvoku. I'm not saying dzokai kumusha mese. For some people diaspora is the best because I know some people ndokwaonoda you don't have to kana usingati, but for those who wanna come, my projects are, my ideas are to put into consideration. Yeah, the pigs here welcoming and fascinated by us. Okay guys, we are walking to the fish pond where they used to keep some fish. The water dried up. I will explain why. But this is green eyed peas plant here. So you see there's a lot of crop here. Corn, black eyed peas, sweet potatoes, peanuts. So this is the fish pond, guys. You can tell it's dry and it's not their fault. You know, sometimes you entrust people to do this job. They used to have some fish before. The pond dried because I think at some point there were some cracks in the foundation, and once that happens and there's water, you're going to lose the water because naturally it will be draining and then the fish will start to dry and now there's no point of keeping the fish. Anyway, the good thing is they're going to be fixing this and it's very easy process, and then they'll bring back the fish for, you know, you need the fish for sale and for domestic, you know, consumption, right guys? So it's quite a deep pond. It's empty and you can tell it's fenced. Guys, look at it. It's fenced and gated. They had to consider security because there's children around. and a small garden around it. So yeah, it's gonna be fixed. And just for those people, you see how many projects? They have pigs, they have chickens, they have fishing. If they were not just unfortunate to get the this problem with the fish pond, but otherwise everything in plan. So think about these small projects when you decide to relocate. Small projects around your homestead to make money from, to get your food from. Self-sufficiency, guys. So yeah, this is good. Let me tell you how they came up with this fish pond. I think you already noticed that there's 3 houses at the homestead. Huge houses. These are not small houses. That's why I don't even want to go inside. I'm just going to show you some rooms in one of the diaspora houses. And they call it diaspora because that's the ones the diaspora ladies will be using when they come. Because the other 2 are for the other family members. When they're building this house, because this is a rural area, they are allowed to use what they call common brick. So when they made the common brick, they dug up an area and ended up with a pit like this. And rather than just leave it empty, then they converted it to a pond. So you see, some ideas you can get just from knowing and seeing what other fellow Zimbabweans are doing, guys. Very good and brilliant idea. So guys, remember I said there's 3 houses at the homestead. The first one, the diaspora house behind there, and the third one, right? We all agree these houses are all still work in progress, meaning that there's still a lot of work to be done. The insides are 80% done. The outside still need to be painted. A couple of work to do here and there. That's okay. The Jura wall, the perimeter wall, covering the entire homestead, that must have been a lot of work and a lot of money put in. This is the driveway from the main gate we saw behind the vehicle there to this third house here. So you can tell there's quite good distance between the houses, even when they are in the same neighborhood, to give each other some privacy and so, which is good. I see some electric poles there, but they already have solar at the homestead, so it's not dark here. That's the diaspora house there with its own tank, and the neighborhood behind, guys. Not sure you see the neighborhood there behind. Let me come back to the driveway. The plan is to pave the driveway from the gate entrance all the way, guys, to the house at the back of the homestead. Now, they have, I hope I'm right to call this a gazebo. When they were building these houses, they had a pit latrine or pit toilet here that the construction workers needed to use. So when the houses were done, because they've all got flush system in the house, it wasn't proper to keep a pit toilet in this area, especially along the driveway to the houses. So they told me they filled up the pit toilet and turned the entire area into a gazebo, an area where they can sit and lounge, maybe even barbecue. The 3 family members from the 3 houses, they can come here. They've put benches, guys, those garden benches. Let me show you from this angle. You see, this is beautiful, and it's roofed up there, so when it rains they can still sit here. When it's very hot they can still sit here. And the good thing, they haven't closed the sides, or they haven't enclosed the sitting area, so they can experience the fresh breeze of air. In the cold they can still put up a fire and warm themselves up. They can sit down to read, to relax, to talk. And even when they get visitors, I'm sure they'll be loving to come and sit here. Look at the flower pots. work in progress. They are still, these flower pots, I know they just got delivered a couple of months back, and the benches. So they are still working hard to try and put plants in the pots. So it's not like they just bought some pots and they did. Or you can tell the gazebo is still new. You can tell from the iron sheets. So it's a lot of work going on at this homestead. I really want to, encourage a lot of people to think outside the box and look at life this way. When the project is done, I can see a beautiful place, a very, very beautiful, inviting, charming homestead. Okay, so now corn, because they can't leave the land idle, guys. There's so much land here, they have to utilize it. But close to the houses, they have gardens, right? This is a garden. You can tell these houses are still new, so they are still working on the gardens. They are still working on the plants. They are yet to paint, to finish off the houses. So this is good. Good planning went into this project, guys. And look at the garden plants, flower pots. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Well positioned. Water tank. This is the diaspora house. So they have to come down these steps here. A sitting area, lawn, and the flower pots. Beautiful veranda, tiled. Nice, guys. It's tiled. Look at that. And this house overlooking that upcoming, I'll say upcoming. You can tell it's work in progress. A lot of digging around here because people are still working and try to make good of whatever they have in mind. Look at those bird nests in that tree. Look at that, guys. How beautiful. Look at that. You see those nests in that tree? Look at that. In the front of the house, in the garden. This is how good and beautiful it is to live in the countryside. Guys, this is the kitchen. Work in progress, you can tell from the walls. But the kitchen is already tiled so that whoever is living here has a bit of comfort, working and cooking around the kitchen. A lot more work to be done, but this is just a temporary fix so that people who live here, don't have to cook outside, and especially when it rains. So yeah, they still have to work on it, which they are, but comfortable space, living room area. And that's it, guys. Guys, this is all I needed to show you. Just remember, you don't have to wait for your house or project to be finished before you can start living in. Sometimes you can start occupying some rooms, or if there's any people or family members living, they can start living until you get to polish up the place and get it to look its best. Now I'm closing the video. We're gonna get some corn, guys, and then we'll go. I love these scenic views in Domboshava. Until next time, guys, please remember to share, to comment, to like, and subscribe. God bless you guys. Bye bye. Cecilia, Zawi TV.